Hello, it's Lane here with Hobbies and Man once again, and today we're going to be doing another manga first impressions review for a new Shonen Jump title. We're going to be looking at Do Retry by Jun Kirarasaka. So, this is a pretty interesting manga. It seems to be some sort of sports manga with this kind of historical context around it. So, we follow this kid. Honestly, don't remember his name, but his father was a boxer. Then World War II happened, and his father had to go fight in the Japanese army. His father probably died and never came back, and so this boy and his little sister basically were orphaned after their mother died in some sort of incendiary attack when the U.S. bombed Japan. And so he's struggling to survive and to make sure that his sister is okay. She happens to have a lot of strength. She's a very powerful person. And he is kind of weak, but he has a lot of heart. And so he doesn't stay down. It's kind of the same thing as like Captain America. You know, he was a weakling, but he was like, you know, I can do this all day. Kind of like that same kind of idea. But this kid realized that his sister is sick. Eventually, one of the people that they know tells them that she's sick with tuberculosis and that she's probably going to die real soon. So this kid tries to find a way to make money, and he can't really find anything. Eventually, he goes back to his home, to the ashes, to the leftover bits of his home, and he finds this dress that his mother said was a wedding dress, and that she was really fond of. Since she's dead and they need money, he was going to decide to pawn it off to see if someone could give him money for it. Some gangsters show up and take it, and so he goes and tries to fight them. Eventually, a convoluted process of events happen, and this woman shows up, and she's like, "Kid, you're weak, but you have the right type of spirit for boxing. Come with me." She takes him to some weird place that has people boxing in it, and she gives him money to take his sister to the hospital to get her the necessary stuff that she needs for her tuberculosis. So, and the story then ends with the woman pulling out a necklace that has the exact same design as the one the main character is wearing. And so I'm guessing that she's either, some side family member, or she is some sort of person that his father met when he was off fighting. Either way, it doesn't really matter. The point is that she now has some interest in this kid, and this kid is able to do what he needs to do to save his sister. Overall, I really enjoyed this. I didn't think the artwork was my favorite initially, but I got used to it, and I did end up enjoying it quite a bit. I think it's pretty good. I like it a lot. It has a lot of heart to it. It has a very good, interesting main plot. This kid trying to make his life work and having this passion for boxing. And eventually, obviously, it seems like he is going to be a big boxer, or that's going to be kind of his dream. Mostly in like the Rocky type of way, where it's just like, I'm not good at anything else. Let me just do it and see if I can do well with this, right? And it has good action. It has a strong, interesting character. It has cool side characters. And it has a pretty simple but easy to expand on plot line. So I think it's going to do pretty well as long as the mangaka handles it well. And as long as the Japanese audience gives it a chance, because honestly, most of the time things get axed because Japan just didn't really end up connecting with it for some reason. And so it doesn't really sell that well, right? Like, us Westerners don't really matter in terms of like whether a manga succeeds or fails within Japan. So, I don't know. It's really interesting. I quite liked it. Do Retry is pretty cool. You guys should check it out if you have not yet. And that's really all there is to say. I hope you guys enjoyed, and thank you guys very much for watching. See you guys later.